Man, it's so cold out here. You could even hear the wind whistling. I better get home. Whoa. That's where the skeleton stayed for a long time, as he was completely lost in Legoland. But a more important story took place that appeared with Steve. Hey guys, so today I feel like trading stuff at the old anvil shop. Well, let's get to it. I mean, welcome to the new age, right? Come on. So there it was, the old lonely anvil with the old lonely villager. There came Steve to come trade. Hey, villager. Now, why the long face? I mean, I can't even see you. Well, I made a really terrible mistake. As you could see, my helmet just fell off. What happened to your head? Well, I actually traded my head for this diamond helmet, but, well, I mean, now I don't even have a head. Well, I tell you what, if I find your head, you give me the diamond helmet for free. Hey, that actually sounds like a pretty good trade. I think I'm willing to do it. Sir, it's a deal. Oh, sorry for knocking you down, but it's a deal. So Steve ventured long and wide, and he kept traveling around the world in search of hope to find the villager's head. And then one day he looked a little bit in the distance and, hey, that looks like the villager's head. I know, that is his head. I found a diamond helmet and I traded it for the villager's head. And after I got the villager's head, I nearly traded it for a second grass block. Hey, would you be willing to make a trade? He really needs his head back. Well, I guess I would be willing to make a trade. Tell you what, you bring me some wheat, and I'll give you his head back. Alright, sounds like a good idea. I will go find some wheat. And then Steve went on his journey again to go find some wheat so he could trade it for the villager's head, so he could trade the head for the helmet. Now you see why I'm tired. It appeared that there was no hope. All hope was gray, like this table. Then Steve suddenly spotted some wheat. It was Alex in diamond armor at her wheat field. And he was like, hey, Alex. Hey, Steve. Hey, do you think I could have some of that wheat? Sorry, Steve, but this wheat's all mine and it's not for sale. But I would be willing to make a trade. Okay, what for the wheat? You get me a clownfish, and this wheat's yours. It's a deal. And I guess I'm going to have to be on my way again. Bye, Steve. Again, it appeared as if there was no hope. Then Steve spotted some hope. It was a squid. It's like, hey, Mr. Squid. It's like, hey, Steve. A clownfish. Alas, Eureka! Now, I suppose, Mr. Squid, you're probably going to say, like, hey, probably want to trade that clownfish for something like a diamond sword, right? Something that's, like, way hard to get. Actually, Steve, you didn't see the sign? What sign? That sign. It says, free clownfish, but you only get one. Really? Of course. Take it. Yes! I got a clownfish. There's hope for me after all. Steve carefully carried his clownfish back to the wheat field where he met Alex. And then they made their magnificent trade. One clownfish for one wheat field. Looked as though there was hope for Steve after all. After this trade, he went on his journey back to the Endermen, where he traded the wheat for the villager's head. Now the Enderman could finally have something to put on his lonely grass block. Thanks, that was actually a pretty good trade. I mean, someone's head for some wheat. That was pretty nice of you. He took the villager's head and left. And as he was carrying the villager's head, he accidentally tripped and he fell into a cave. And it's like, whoops. And it was like down, 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 down he went. Nope, just kidding. That actually didn't happen. He did not fall down a cave. Because if he did fall down a cave, he'd probably lose the villager's head, and this story would not have a happy ending. Instead, he went back to the anvil where the villager was, and he made the amazing trade. One villager head for one diamond helmet. And the villager was happy once again. Hey, thanks. I actually got my head back. Thanks for giving me my head back. I'm actually can see again. Look, I have my head. Woohoo! I have my head. I have my head. I have my head. Then Steve, happy that he did a good deed, he got the villager back his head. He put on the diamond helmet. He was quite proud of himself. He had earned it. I mean, he did all that hard work, and he took his diamond helmet and he went back to the old snow block where he was. House is at. And then Steve lived happily ever after. The not finished yet end. Because this series is only on the second episode. If you want more episodes, subscribe to my channel and you will be seeing more episodes. Thanks for watching, and please click that little red subscribe button.